I was raised by my mother and my grandmother for the majority of my adolescence. I am the oldest of 6, being the only boy of 5 sisters. It was very important to me to be able to show them how to stick up for themselves, because you can't be there all the time. Primarily, I study martial arts because it gives me not just the self-confidence or the self-discipline to do the things that are necessary in life, but it gives you a higher degree of focus. So when the job calls for something to get done, I can get it done. And that, I would tell you, would be the hallmark of a lot of my successes in the Navy, was that focus that I had developed through martial arts training. Well, my father is a retired warrant officer in the Navy, and he told me, hey, look, what would you think if you joined the Navy for a few years, learn a little bit about the world? That's the most I can offer you, from where he stood. And something I was probably looking for, that kind of guidance, and the Navy provided that for me. I took a chance and I said, okay, here I am 14 years later. My first captain as a commissioned officer was a man by the name of Michael Slotsky. Very, very tough act to follow, but a very tough captain. But it was well worth it, because all the lessons that I learned under his watch, that I'm applying today. As chief engineer on board the USS Thatch, I'm in charge of the engineering plant and the engineering department that runs it, and ensuring that the engineering plant runs as efficiently as possible. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have a wonderful, tough, independent, beautiful wife, taking care of my family. I do all the things a dad, I think, should do. You know, I'm there with my kids, read stories to them, we go play with them in the park. As challenging as it may be, because sometimes I'm not there, I understand that. But when I'm home, I'm home. Part of training in the martial arts is sticking up for people who can't stick up for themselves. When I was training, my instructor would teach women's self-defense classes for the community. When he passed the torch to me, I did the same. I teach women's self-defense courses just to ensure that everyone has the awareness and the knowledge to protect themselves if necessary. That's good. Yeah, my grandmother taught me that the ground will often shake from under you, and you either find your balance or you fall on your rear. And usually when you fall on your rear, there's someone there to pick you up, but what it's meant to do is teach you how to find that balance. Because of the things she's done for me and how she's raised me, I've been able to overcome many challenges. If you plan on joining the Navy, I would tell you, be prepared to do a lot of work, but be prepared to have a good time and to learn a lot about yourself. If it means a 4-year stop serving your country, I would tell you it's a trip well worth the ride. I'm Eric Atienza. I'm a lieutenant in the United States Navy. Currently, I'm assigned as the chief engineer on board the USS Thatch, home ported out of San Diego, California.